Alright, hello and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. Let's get going. Last time I was able to get here really early, so I was able to do an unlocking mission, for, I think it was I started off with High Priestess thing, unlocked like some sort of giant holy mace. Then we did one of the main missions. What's the name of it? Yeah, we did Temperance. There was basically a huge famine, and we were able to actually take it out, which is pretty sweet. We just basically got enough food that I was able to just steamroll it, which was awesome. So yeah, looks like next is Devil. So let's see what that's all about. 4 lives hang in the balance as the mysterious strangers offer help for a price. Hey Convoy, hi Light, how's it going? Good to see ya. So let's see what's going on here. It doesn't look like we get a companion this level, which is kind of nasty. We have to be prepared for chance card games. Alright, let's start making those decisions. Oh yeah, so we got Devil's Touch, which we know nothing about, but that was the encrusted mace. We also unlocked this, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, so let me take a look here. I think there are a few things we can do to help us with chance games. One is... oh wait. Yeah, here we go. So we can do Shuffle Less and Avoid Failure. So that's good. Excellent. Alright then, so we definitely want those. Be prepared for combat against the Empire. Alright, so we can filter for type... oh no, combat Empire. Definitely Dazzling Blade. Definitely. Fire's Burden. What does this do? Interesting. Interesting. You know, I'm gonna grab it. I'm definitely gonna grab it. Alright, and then in general, what can we get? We could look at rings. Shields would be nice too. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, is that medium? It's medium. Alright. Ornamental. I think that gives us max life when we have it equipped. It's pretty nice. Also, map reveal. I think I'll go with that. And then let's see what rings we can grab. I think anything else is actually going to help us with chance cards. We did get the Ring of Defense last time, which was pretty cool. It's a tough one. Oh yeah, this thing was pretty cool. This helmet, basically, if you can basically go through a bout of combat without getting damaged more than 15, then a blessing appears on the map, which is pretty excellent. Yeah, otherwise, I really don't know what to put in. Perhaps we should put something like, nice healing thing? Lionheart? We could do that. That's always a nice thing. Lots of healing. Alright, cool. So, let's pick supplies. So, if we're fighting against the Empire, I don't know if I have an Empire-related item. Oh yeah, I do. Spiked Mace. I forgot about that. And then, map reveals? No. We have a lot of supplies though, so let's grab all of those. Let's grab the helmet, let's grab the leather armor. I think that'll be pretty good, so we have a very high defense going in, we have the spiked mace. I like that plan. This is very interesting, there's not a lot of leeway here, since there's only, what, 6 supply- oh, lol. Of course, it's the devil, so it's 666. Just realized that. But yeah, interesting. Alright, so we're gonna need to make this a little bit easier for ourselves. So, this will be interesting. Again, I wish there was a favoriting thing that I could do here, because there's a lot of good items. Or a lot of good cards I'd like to favorite. Let's see. Now we're good there. Let's put exploding doodads. Fallen
You do
treasure.
like that one, don't you?
I like Fallen Treasure a lot. It's a great card. Oh, nice! Awesome! Glad to hear it. That's awesome, Con. I'm a big fan of illicit trade. Gives you basically free equipment. So, big fan of that. We'll be fighting dudes anyway, so we'll be good against them. Let's see, what else can we do? Yay, free time. Right. Something I had very little recently. Stirring the Mire might not work in our favor this time around. I might go Temple Prayers. Oh man, Fabled Beast was amazing. We used this in one time and we gained so much food. That was during the previous mission. You basically have to kill so many boars or something like that, and it was fantastic. Let's see here. Interesting. All right, I'm thinking we need to add some sort of platinum card to help us out. Those are basically all sort of free equipment cards and blessings. Now, the Maiden could give us anything. All Saints Day can give us 2 blessings. I like the 2 blessings cards. Those are pretty sweet. Let's go with that. 2 blessing cards. And then one more card. What are we going to bring with us? It's a tough one. Fame. I don't know what else is really a thing on this mission. Got general store. We get half our food for a blessing, so we just go like blessings and equipment as our sort of major things. That could kind of work. Yeah, sure, we could do that. Sure. Alright. We got a decent amount of starting supplies. We've got equipment focused on Empire and reducing the failure of chance cards and encounters that'll basically give us just free equipment and blessings. Let's do it. Oops, I did back instead. Sometimes this is what always messes me up. Sometimes this is the accept side and sometimes this is the accept side. It's really weird. Let's do this.
Those who travel with you are more than mere pawns in this story. They have their own goals and their own needs. Yet their stories have ended, or they would be here by your side, would they not?
Alright. You arrive at a tavern one evening, anxious to settle beside a roaring fire with your companions. As you enter, however, you're surprised to find no familiar faces. After a meal and several hours of waiting alone, a priest rushes in. Your friend Ari lies stricken in our temple. You arrive at the temple to find Ari lying in a simple bed attended by a church official. He explains that she is stricken with dark magic and is slowly draining her life. Somehow this malady resists our attempts at curing, the official says sadly. It's as if her very soul were poisoned. I'm sorry, her time is limited. The official leaves, shaking his head. It is not my place to say, the young cleric whispers, but perhaps there are other places you may seek help. In my work helping northerner refugees, I've learned tales of the High Priestess, a mystic of sorts, who moves freely between the realm of men and the world beyond. If anyone would help your friend, it would be her. Alright, you know that the northerner priestess will not see you unless you possess enough blessings, but you have few options. Will the clerics help you ready Ardenay from transport and leave the temple? We could easily get 0 or 4 blessings. Well, not in 2 cards. Oh gosh. Oh my. Well, here's 2. Nice. Let's go for a luck blessing. Nice. Pick again. Great for this level. Hey, Standard, how's it going? And hey, Sabrel, good to see you. And hey, Doctor, good to see you too. How's it going? Let's request any blessing. Allies return. Alright. That's 2 blessings.
Given times are so dark, you are lucky to have allies willing to assist.
Let's see what we have here. You were walking past a black, plain-looking carriage when the door suddenly opens and a huge pair of hands lift you inside. The carriage leaps forward and the door shut as you find yourself sprawled on a seat opposite a huge, powerful-built but unusually ugly man. Lord Apillion requests your presence, the half-ogre declares. Doing good, yeah. But yeah, we just started the devil challenge, so it's actually pretty wild. You only give 6 equipment, 6 cards to place on the map, and 6 something else. But you have no companion with you. In RE6, we have to go find that. So let's see here. The creature is silent the rest of the journey until you arrive at an impressive manor house. You exit the carriage and are brought up to a large hall for an audience with Lord Apillion. Ah, the great adventurer himself, Apillion begins, smiling broadly and stepping to greet you. He bows lightly. Greet him graciously. I have heard of your exploits. I too am a servant of the Empire and its people. I'd like to offer you my services, if you ever have need of them. I don't presume to wield a sword or dodge a claw troll, as well as you, of course, but I do try to support the good people with with supplies and such, specifically heroic figures such as yourself. Alright, let me see here. Apillion invites you to stay and entertain with his stories of your adventures so far. He seems captivated by every word, and several hours pass quickly. You lead an incredible life. I hope you return return again soon, and with more enchanting tales. Apillion takes an item from many adorning from the walls, saying, "Please accept this paltry gift. Perhaps it will help you rescue your friend."
As you travel, you will find fame and infamy follow you. Not yet, however.
Awesome. Allow my coachman to take you back, and please come visit it again anytime. Apillion. Interesting. Alright. Exploding doodads. Ask for a focus artifact. Oh gosh, there are no focus artifacts in the deck. Have this instead. Oh. Well, that was disappointing. I don't have 4 blessings, so let me head back here and see what we can do.
You have to wonder why anyone would help you. At least my motives are clear.
Alright. You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apillion and are granted an immediate audience. How goes your quest to save Ardenay? Lord Apillion asks. It's explained that you lack the blessings required to visit the High Priestess. Perhaps I could be of assistance. I must confess that I have a weakness for games of chance. Apillion leads you to a table in the other room. A set of cards is already set upon it. If you win, then I'll provide you a blessing you require. Apillion nods as he said, and he adds, "Yes, I have the means. You'd be surprised with the magical trinkets that end up in my possession as part of my work. If I win, then you must pose with me for my next portrait. It'll be titled Champions of the Empire. Perhaps I will have a statue of us made as well." He gestures for you to sit. "I'll even stack the deck in your favor. After all, I enjoy the excitement of a game and care little for actually winning." Alright, let's accept. "I'm sure you'll do well," Apillion smiles. I mean, I'm good with like 3 or 4. What do you guys think? Unless, of course, he is the devil, in which case it won't matter what card I pick. But 3, 4. I think either works in this case. In that case, not 2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I actually should have focused on the failure card to see where that went instead. Alright, let's go with this. Oh yeah, I already have Guardian Angel, which is nice. Alright, let's continue. There we go. "Well done," Apillion claps in appreciation. "I think you've played this game before." He gestures to a darkly robed man, who you fail to notice standing in the shadowed corner. The man comes to stand before you, his deep voice slowly intoning words in a foreign tongue. "My associate is a follower of the ancient religion that you may not be familiar with, but rest assured that his devotion is second to none. As you sit through the lengthy ritual, you feel yourself drifting in and out of consciousness. Whether from the droning voice or the potent incense being burned, you cannot say. Alright, reduce the spin gambit wheel and score bonus for dice. Nice. And nice, reduced failure. And bonus reroll. Interesting. You suddenly wake, the pillion watching you with a mild amusement from across the table. I expect that you'll want to begin your journey to the High Priestess immediately. I sincerely hope your friend makes a full recovery.
Devils wait in the darkness, but which devil will you focus on?
Alright, as you pass near a darkened alley one evening, a blackened, misshapen hand grasps you, pulling you close into the darkness. You stand at the precipice of ruin. The Dark Lord has taken an interest in your destiny, and even now is engineering your downfall. The hunched creature pulls you with surprising strength further into the shadows. But I can help. There is magic that can help you beat him at his own game. We can craft it, you and I. Doing so may test your spirit, but that's better than eternal darkness, hey? He looks up at you, his yellow eyes glowing faintly. Do not fall into despair. We will meet again soon. Now, it's pretty funny because if I rolled well or did well here, I could have possibly gotten the amount of blessings, which is pretty funny. Oh, thanks for the food, guys. Appreciate that. Let's see here.
You must ponder the ties that begin to bind.
Now, hopefully I can choose which blessings to give her, because Guardian Angel might be absolutely necessary on this level. You cross the northern border and prepare yourself for the long journey up Mount Fredis. You are surprised, however, to find a band of northern warriors waiting for you. High Priestess is expecting you, the leader of the band declares. With their guidance and protection, you quickly find yourself once more at the ritual house of S. Maranathia. I know why you've come, the giantess begins, moving to inspect Ari. She quickly sneers, saying, it is no wonder your holy people cannot heal her. This is no minor curse or spell from a magician. A beast of the underworld has tainted your friend's spirit. Without my help, she will die. As Maranthia pauses to consider you, her gaze boring into your soul. I think your fate will be to one day destroy the one who ruins, bring ruin to my people. Until then, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, yes. The Queen of Frost sends you to another room as she prepares the ritual. Many hours later, you are summoned again. You find the queen standing over Ari, who, apart from being famished, appears fully recovered. Leave when you are ready, Ismaranthia declares, turning to leave. But heed my warning, hero. A shadow hangs over your soul. Stray but a little and you will fail. To the ruin of us all. Interesting. Malaclypse told me he was going to the village of Rumstock to investigate a rumor of a magical artifact. Ari explains. As you leave the ritual house, I was to meet him there some days ago. Oh, I still keep my blessings. Good.
I cannot understand how you come to be here now, given the challenges that have stood before you.
Let me see. As you journey towards Rumstock, you are disquieted by an increasing number of rumors concerning the village. It seems that every traveler coming from this direction has heard of terrible ritualistic murders being performed in the nearby woods nearby. The rumors also suggest a mage is responsible. The mage responsible has been captured. Disguising himself as a bard, the fellow declares. I saw him kill with my own eyes, and he has the look of a killer. Don't worry, continues the man. There'll be justice served for the poor souls when that necromancer burns at the stake. Uh-oh, that sounds like Malaclypse. Uh-oh. That sounds bad. Oh my. Here oh, this way. Okay, I was wondering. I was like a little bit off camera for a bit there. Maybe I should check this out.
So the noose begins to tighten, and we question the very stakes.
Okay, so take a different path for right now. That's the next level. Fallen treasure, let's see what we can get. Oh, nice. I definitely want that. Let's enter the cave and take the equipment. Don't have enough fame yet, though. Ooh, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get enough fame this level. Let's see.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Beautiful. Gain 2 fame. Great traveler. You are camped on the side of the road one moonless night when a familiar pair of yellow eyes suddenly appears beyond the light of the campfire. You've glimpsed your doom, I take it. The curse is in the cards, you know. He limps from the shadows to sit next to you, although somehow the fire fails to illuminate his form at all. The spell that will be your salvation requires several unique ingredients, the cloak figure explains. The first task will be to harvest the horn of a diabolic creature. I know of one that will be easy to overcome, he says, producing a silver whistle from his cloak. Strike quickly, though, he pauses to add, or it may escape, and you will spend countless lifetimes regretting it. The whistle raises a sharp tone, and a fiery portal appears between the two of you. A short-horned creature steps out, and the portal closes again. Hey, Thelopheus, you called? The devil asks, looking up at him. The child-sized creature seems oblivious to your presence at the moment. I want to ask the creature for its horn. What? You want my horn? The little devil explains, looking around. You brought me here to this mortal so you could harvest my horn? I thought you were my friend. Attempt to talk to the little devil. The devil disappears in a puff of smoke and ash. Theophilus shakes his head and sigh. You have cost me, mortal. Any punishment I inflict would be nothing compared to your fate now. Okay, well, in that case. Let's cheese that, because I'm not going to fail this mission. Sometimes you gotta talk to him, sometimes you gotta attack. That was definitely one of those times where you gotta attack the thing. There was a giant ogre who we had to talk to last time, so it's kinda... Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna, like, fail a mission based on that. That's dumb. I'm not gonna replay the mission if we're just doing the wrong, you know, dialogue option. That's what quick saves are for. Let me see here. Alright, let's just go through this again. Alright, let's strike the creature from behind. With a mighty blow to the head, you knock the devil unconscious. Soon you've removed one of the beast's horns and handed it to Theophilus, who places it in a sack made from the same dark material as his cloak. That will do for the first element. I must immediately prepare it, Theophilus says, turning to leave. He regards the limb form of Hellspawn. Do not be here when it wakes up, mortal. You will be angry, and you will have not the means to kill it. Interesting. The general store. Can we buy equipment? Apparently not. Although... if I sold some of the armor, I could get Empire's Burden. Although we haven't even fought an Empire thing yet. I might buy food. Gosh, why is food so expensive? I'll just go stick with that for right now. Alright, let's leave. You returned to my fine mansion, Lord Apillion. What? You returned to the fine mansion of Lord Apillion and are granted immediate audience. You say another one of your friends is in peril, Lord Apillion remarks. How fascinating. You relate some detail to Malchus' situation. We live in a dangerous times indeed, Apillion says, shaking his head. Do you have a plan to save Malchus? Lord Apillion asks. You explain you have not yet visited the village of Rumstock to assess the situation. I expect you'll want to travel there immediately in order to save your friend. Would you like transport there? I'm going to decline because I actually think this guy's the devil. Decline. As you wished, Apillion says. Well, I won't delay you any further. Good luck in your quest. Alright, let's continue. You arrive on the outskirts of the village of Rumstock, where Malchus is being held captive. Approach the village. A wooden stake with a brushwood piled around it stands in the village center. A few peasants standing around, talking eagerly about the impending doom of the so-called necromancer. You track down the town mayor, who, despite your pleas, refuses to consider sparing the mage's life. The creature is bound head to toe in blessed iron, and he'll stay that way until the burning under the full moon. Good, decent folk from this town have been murdered, and I will see to it that they receive justice. You plead Malchus' innocence. And who are you that we should listen, the mayor exclaims. I will take more than the word of a nameless mercenary who, to free this creature of darkness. Oh, fuck. We have to. This is probably some, like, we need fame. Alright. Grant immediate audience. Let's see, how goes your quest to save Malaclypse, Lord Apillion asks. Confess that you cannot convince the village of Rumstock to free him. Those dreadful peasants in the provinces can be savage folk, Apillion declares. But I have a solution. If you will, but play cards once more. If you win, then I will use my considerable influence to spread word of your great deeds in service to the people. Bards will sing your praises across the Empire. I definitely think he's the dude, because every time you need something, he's there. I think the other dude might be able to help us defeat him in the end. We'll have to see how it goes. Alright, the rabble love nothing more than a hero, a real defender of the people, Apillion explains dryly. If it helps, I'll even have my personal herald accompany you. Your needs are more particular in this case, so I must insist that you up your ante. If I win, you must stay to entertain my guests with your tales of adventures. What do you say? Does the prospect of another winning hand entice you? Accept. That's the spirit, Apillion exclaims with a laugh. Ardenay can offer help in this one. Copy a success. Let's do it. Ooh, that was a weird one. What do you guys think? I was looking at 4. Not 2 again? I was thinking 4 in this case. Now we can do this twice. Yeah, let me go for 4. Good. Continue. Thank goodness I got that blessing. Another win, Apillion exclaims. You are an adept in both combat and the finer arts. I shall make plans with my associates tonight to support your cause, Apillion declares. By the time you reach Rumstock, your name will be legend.
Now the power is yours to use.
Nice. So now I can wear some good stuff. 34 fame. Holy shit, your fame in the region grows. Alright, well we don't have to worry about not having enough fame for this anymore. But again, I feel like I'm plunging my soul further and further into darkness. Alright, let's approach the village again. At your approach, a woman tending her garden spots you and sends her child to fetch the mayor. Minutes later, a throng of other villagers approach, led by a balding man. Look, someone calls out, the hero of the empire is in our village. You're here for the demon, of course, the mayor says as he approaches. You must have heard, we captured it ourselves. The peasants all cheer, don't worry, the mayor continues. We intend to burn it during the full moon. You ask the mayor to take you to Malaclypse, who you find sitting in a small cell in silver chains set in glowing runes. With some effort, you manage to convince the mayor to release him in your custody for proper disposal. Nice. I'm sure you know best when it comes to creatures of the underworld, the mayor says. But we have a fire planned, and everybody's coming. Perhaps you'd like to stay just until the full moon, he asks hopefully, as you lead Malaclypse away. At the edge of the village, the mayor reluctantly removes Malaclypse's chains and stands well back as you leave. Thanks, Malaclypse says. Those country folk weren't kidding around. He goes on to relate how he was set upon when he entered the village, being accosted for some local murders involving magic. I'm sure it seemed like they knew I was coming. And where did they get those anti-magic chains from? Interesting. You find Malaclypse in on what happened to Ari. What about Esmeralda in Kilborn, or Estrella in Kilborn? He asks, as you begin your journey back towards the capital.
So many enemies await you, and so many would stop you moving forward.
This is a crazy mission. The next day, you stop to rest at a small inn. There are a few other patrons as you consume a sparse meal before retiring to your room. I wonder what the silver token or the gold token is gonna be. This mission's crazy. Alright, moments later, you hear a noise at the window. It suddenly opens, allowing a hooded stranger to slip inside. Relax your sword arm, mercenaries, the woman exclaims, warding you away with an open hand. I seek only to deliver a message to your that your colleague Kjolborn has been acquired by the guild. You see, she continues, leaning against the windowsill. With recent setbacks to our income potential, we've had to expand our enterprise with kidnapping and so on. And a rival tribe has an impressive bounty on your friend's head. It's all business. For only 150 gold, you can buy your friend's life back. Bring the gold to the East Market Square and someone will contact you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my hi. Friggin' A. Golds are nasty. Otherwise, well, I can't say how I'll be treated by those barbarians, the cloaked woman says as she ducks back out of the window, vanishing into the darkness once more. So, again, we're going to be having to ask another favor from that pleading guy. Jeez. Oh, thanks for 20 gold. Illicit trade, alright. Esmeralda's weapon carriage is parked down an alleyway in the shittiest part of town. You rap on the carriage door and ask to see her wares. She does the whole thing where she kicks the panel and shows you a whole bunch of crazy stuff. It's a tough call. I'd like to have the dazzling blade, but the Mask of Holy Fortunes would allow us to at least avoid one failure card. Yeah, let's go for this right now. Oh jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, we're on a crazy mission right now where the quest objectives are like insanely high and you have to keep relying on this one guy to help you out. The mission's called the Devil. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. We'll have to see how this happens. Alright, let me see here. How about we make a deal? She rings a bell and whatnot. Alright, let's right now I won't equip this, since we'll have higher defense with our helmet. And we have to fight like an absolute shit ton of dudes. Alright, cool. We're on the third thing. We have to save all our companions as well. Ari was stricken with like soul sickness. Malaklips was going to be burned at the stake. We need enough fame for him. We need enough blessings for Ari. It was pretty wild. Oh, this is the first time I've used this weapon. A chunk of metal covered with spikes, ideally suited for dragging an armored knight from horseback. Regardless of that, it'll smash just about anything. Oh, it actually dazes these guys. That's awesome. Well, actually, the shield bash does good damage too. Let me take these normal guys out of the way first. There we go. Ooh, missed the dodge there. Or, sorry, block. Ooh, freaking baited. They just have this awful way of just freaking being awful. Nice. Yeah, great, my eye. I'm glad. We'll be going to Tale of Two Wastelands in about like an hour or so. Alright, let's see here. Esmeralda whips her horse and the carriage into motion. She waves at you as she escapes. Tell Malaklips I said hello. You scavenge what you can from the dead. And food, nice. Alright. Alright, let's switch the helmets. In case he does a card deal. All my clothes are green. Yes, they are. I like the color green. It's my favorite. You sit resting next to a river one afternoon when Thelophilus' dark form rises slowly from the water and limps towards you. He appears to be completely dry when he stops before you. Mortals often contemplate their own doom, existence in light of the setting sun, but yours is more doomed than most. You should make some progress on your spell. Ask what is required. Ask why he's helping us. Ha! The stranger speaks. I've offered to help you with no mention of a reward for myself. Of course you are suspicious of my intent. He stares into the distance for a moment, before saying, I have my own reasons for seeing a poor helpless soul escape the clutches of the Lord of Evil. The next step is normally as difficult to achieve as obtaining the Devil Horn, but luck is with us again. The agent of your downfall has provided us with exactly what we need. He gestures to your skin, and your skin begins to glow. To possess so many blessings is rare for a mortal. I shall add their power to the mix. Thelophilus opens a small vial towards you. With a sickening tug, you feel some part of you torn away. Alright, well, let's give him... No, not that one. Continue. Steady heart. Huge failure is considered failure. We can get rid of that. Deft eye. Reduce the wheel spin. Allies return. We don't need that. Okay, he only needed 3. Nice. This will do nicely, Thelophilus says, with satisfaction as he seals the urn. Never lose hope, mortal, he calls as he returns to the river. The Dark One may still lose his prize yet. Alright.
Everything is a wager, but our difference is that we understand the game must have rules and definitions, if it is to bind.
Alright, let me see. You enter a tavern one evening, just as a gang of soldiers rise angrily from a table, leaving just a well-dressed civilian seated. Okay. You're cheating, son of a harpy, one of them yells. Gentlemen, please, I cannot help that if Lady Luck has taken me this fine evening. Nobody's that lucky, the soldier exclaims, drawing his sword. The other soldiers advance around the table. An armed man suddenly leaps from his chair and ducks behind you, saying, Mercenary, I implore you, I am a humble but honest merchant in need of aid. Save me from this band of treacherous fiends, whom I have offended merely by playing a fair game, by pairing fairly a number of games of chance, and I'll pay you with gold. Hey, that's our gold, Hansel, one of the soldiers cries. Defend Hansel from the soldiers. We warned you, stranger. Hansel runs and hides behind a bench, his money bags clinking loudly as the battle begins. Yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. Right, because I could just be giving the devil what he wants, right? Who friggin' knows? Ooh, I should have actually switched my my stuff while I had the chance. That's alright. I should do okay against these guys. See how you have to do that? When they block, they love to try to hit you at the same time. So you kind of have to be really ready to block right after doing one of those. Got him. I can't hold all of this gold. That's why Hansel can't help us. Let me see here. Having dealt with the threat of the vengeful soldiers, you turn to find Lucky Hansel lying still behind the bench, a northern warrior crouched over him. A man who cheats has no honor, the northerner says matter-of-factly, stealthing his knife and hefting the mercenary's money bags. He will not cheat me again. The northerner moves to sit at the tavern, gold in his hand. Stop the Northerner from escaping with the gold.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
With the Northerner weighed down with gold, you manage to drag him to the ground. An Empire captain arrives and a dozen men separates you both, as well as taking the bag of gold. Looks like Hansel's swindling days are over, but at least we've caught two of his accomplices fighting over the spoils. One of the soldiers interrupts the captain saying, "Wait, don't you know who this is?" He tells of some of your adventures. "My apologies," the captain smiles. "I didn't realize you were traveling these parts." Good work on capturing the Northerner. Too bad we didn't get Hansel alive. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh, no. Wow, that was shitty. That was really shitty. Don't tell me I'll have to redo this level just to get that. That would actually just fucking tear my nutsack off. Let me see here. You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apillion and are granted by immediate audience. You say that another one of your friends is in peril, Lord Apillion remarks. How fascinating. You relate the detail of Kjolborn's situation. We live in dangerous times indeed, Apillion says, shaking his head. I see you bear the marks of battle yourself, Apillion remarks, sending his butler for a healing potion. Alright. How goes your quest for Kjolborn? Explain that you do not have enough ransom gold. I'd like to help, if I may, Apillion says earnestly. Would you mind terribly if you indulge me in another little game? If you win, then I will give you the required gold to pay the ransom for your friend. No need to repay it, no strings attached. If you win, then, shall we say, you owe me 1 day's service, Apillion suggests. Or if I win. I have business interests in the Northern Hills that requires some important deliveries, as you know. The land is rife with Northern warriors, despite the Empire's claims. How about adventure? Kjolborn's life saved with the turn of the card? Accept. Excellent, Apillion exclaims. Let's begin. Let's copy that. That sounds painful, I don't recommend it. That's what RNG games do too, though. Anybody follow those cards? I mean, luckily we can do it again. Did you see 4? I gravitated towards 4 as well. Ooh, let's redraw. I also want to say 1 or 2. You saw 5A standard? Alright, let's go with that. Ooh! Luck is with you today, it seems. Let's play again. If I win this round, then you must act as my personal bodyguard for the next Winter Solstice Festival. Okay, there we go. Continue. Okay. Perhaps you were toying with me for that first game, Apillion suggests dryly. With a gesture from Apillion, a small humanoid creature brings over a chest of gold. It seems like he did give us another try, but I can't help but wonder, like, what have we lost in such a case? I hope that the gold, but yeah, we'll have to see. I hope that with that gold, you get your friend back in one piece. Do visit again sometime and let me know how it went.
Your allies, of course, help in times of trouble, but when the tables are turned...
You find yourself in the eastern district of the capital, approaching the markets. The Thieves Guild would undoubtedly find you there and demand a ransom gold. Approach the markets. As you enter to a wide courtyard filled with stalls and milling citizens, within moments you are roughly drawn into a shady corner protected by prying eyes by a variety of hanging carpets. Hello again, the cloaked woman begins brightly. Her 2 beefy companions silently taking position on the other side of you. How'd it go? Are we saving any lives today? You hand over the sack of coins, which is promptly seized by one of the large men. Hope that wasn't too much trouble to get your hands on, the woman comments as the coins are counted. Eventually, the man nods to the woman, and the two men leave, taking the gold. No hard feelings, hey? It's just business. The woman smiles, drawing her cloak. Suddenly, she dashes away, vanishing behind a pile of rolled-up carpets. Afraid that you might have been hoodwinked, you wander back into the crowd to see Kjolborn being thrown from a moving wagon. You paid them, he says, standing and brushing himself. I owe you my life. Gain 2 fame. Kjolborn relates the tale of his capture and confinement by the guild. Estrella wasn't with me when I was taken. I don't know what fate has befallen her.
One has to wonder why a
here.
sudden wave of carelessness has overtaken your allies.
A herald enters the marketplace and announces that Captain Estrella Fiore, traitor of the Empire, has been captured. She's been sentenced to death by the Emperor himself, the herald continues. Let her fate be an example to all who would consider defying his will. It won't work, interrupted a commoner. The more executions he hands out, the more free people will rebel. The Emperor is cracking down the laws, running the rampant in the city, the herald responds. And you sound like a rebel yourself. Discreet inquiries lead you to learn that Estrella is being held by a remote Empire stronghold, but nobody claims to know knowledge of where it is. Right, so I somehow have to get over there. How will we ever rescue Estrella if we cannot find her? Ari asks in anguish. Oh gosh. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. General store. What can we buy? We can get Dazzling Blade. Let's get that. And you have something. Oh, I only have 2 gold. Friggin' haul. Whoops. That's okay. We could sell equipment though. Reinforced helm. We can sell that. We can sell the leather armor. We can sell the spiked mace. Just so we have some gold left over, and then that should do us for a little while. Find Estrella. Oh my gosh, look at that. Alright, let's leave. Thanks for the food, guys. Appreciate it. Temple prayers. Let's make a donation. What do we even do here? Gold zealot? Steady heart. Reduced failure. Beggar's Charm, Monk's Vitality. I like Gold Zealot, it's one of my faves. Okay. Give you new blessings. And Helpful Priest! If only I had these in the beginning! Alright, give the priest half your food. We're fine, it doesn't matter either way. We might need her later on anyway. Nice. Beautiful. He speaks the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done! Okay, cool. Reroll bonus and allies return. Excellent. Here we go. One day you come across a man wrapped in torn gray cloak sitting by the rock, sitting on a rock by the path through the sparse woods. Greetings, mortal, the little feast utters as you stop. The next element of your magical salvation is approaching. He begins without bothering to stand. You will meet a traveler on the outskirts of the forest. Trade with him to obtain the feather of an angel. Do not reveal what use you would have for it. I wish you luck. The little feast sits quietly as you continue on. Not long later, you meet a dwarf bristling with bags, sacks, and other knickknacks. Let's trade, he suggests. I'm sure we can come to a mutually beneficial transaction. Trade for an angel feather. As it happens, I do have an angel feather that I traded from a kobold mystic in the western provinces. Do you need it for anything in particular? The dwarf asks shrewdly. You begin the negotiation. I almost think we're better off without this. So here's what my thought. One of these is going to be marked. And I'm going to follow the failure that isn't marked and not choose that. So we don't need Ardenae's help right now. So let's do that. Alright, so it's like this one. You're kidding me. Lol. You're fucking kidding me. Yeah, no, I need to get this. That's fucked. That's just fucked. I'm wondering if, like, one of the... We'll have to see if we even get the gold token, who knows. But I'm wondering if I don't get the gold token, is it like you have to at least not accept help from the Lord, like once or twice? We'll have to see. Anywho. Trade for an angel feather. Yeah, sure, you know what? I will need the help. Actually, too late for that now. Okay, so it's like that one. Tanio Nos. How's it going? Yeah, we're doing the devil level, so let's see what's going on. You managed to convince the dwarf that the feather is probably a fake, worth little more than a few beads in the half-torn map you find in your pack. The dwarf is barely out of sight when Thelophilus is suddenly beside you, saying the dwarf has never had such a valuable prize in his possession, and perhaps never will again. But now it is time for the spell to be completed. Thelophilus takes the feather and adds it to the spell concoction. The the vial gives a silent, bright flash and returns to normal. Let me see here. At last, Thelophilus cries in excitement. After these years, I will be free! You lunge forward, retrieving the vial, but Thelophilus is already opening it.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
What's going on here? No! Thelophilus cries as you wrestle the vial from his grasp. Please, mortal, you do not understand. This is my only chance for freedom. Ask that he explains himself. I was once like you, full of purpose, and inflated sense of destiny, Thelophilus says bitterly. I dared to stake my soul on a card game. I've been enslaved ever since, before the Empire formed, before the Dragon Slayers waged the war. I've seen, and done things that would drive you to madness. Without that vial, I will suffer from countless lifetimes more. I almost want to give him the vial. Be nice, because they actually like doing heroic things in this game. That's kind of a thing. Yeah, I still don't think I should drink it, right? Give him the vial. You will give it to me willingly? I do not know your every deed and exploit hero, but I know that this is the greatest mercy you will have ever performed. Thelophilus drinks the contents of the vial. I now have one last game to play, that I may win my freedom. He says as he fades away. Okay. Alright, let me see. Let's continue on. You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apillion, and are greeted by an immediate audience. You say that another of your friends is in peril, Lord Apillion remarks. How fascinating. You relate some detail, as to Estrella's situation. We live in dangerous times indeed, Apillion says, shaking his head. How goes your quest to save Estrella? Ask for help rescuing Estrella. It is no trivial thing you wish to gamble for this day, Apillion says, looking concerned. I cannot sway the Emperor's decision on your friend, and helping you intervene would be tantamount to treason. Perhaps if you win, I would agree to give you the means to rescue a friend, Apillion concedes. But if I were to make such a gamble, then you must risk something equally significant. Apillion leans forward, fixing you with his gaze. If I win, you must serve me until I release you, or until I die, of course. Apillion smiles softly at the suggestion. Well, champion, Apillion asks, clearly eager to begin the game, are you willing to gamble one life for another? Let's accept. Apillion smiles wickedly, and deals the cards. Oh. I saw this screen capture one time. It's like, I hope you never get this situation. That's too funny. No. There's continue. Interesting. And now you are mine, Apillion says, standing as he gestures for you to rise, and feel unnaturally compelled to do so. Follow me, hero, and we shall see what mischief we can put your talents to now. Apillion leads you through the door, etched in strange symbols, and down a long set of stairs into darkness. Your old life and the fate of the Empire is left behind forever. Challenge failed.
The impossible seems out of your grasp, at least for now.
At least throw me a fucking bone. What? Wow. I'm legit pissed. At least let me know what I did wrong so that I can correct it. But no, apparently not. Maybe in the beginning when he made the challenges easier, that's like -1 success from the last thing. Alright, let's give that one more try and I'll go through things quickly. But man, that's tough. That's a real tough mission. Damn. Alright, in that case, my supplies are kind of like not that important, it seems. This is very odd. Yeah. I'm also very thrown off by that. We didn't even fight that much stuff. I guess I'll keep the shield, but like even the weapons, like we're fine with a starting weapon. I might as well just unlock that one. Yeah, equipment isn't really worth much this level. I'm assuming maybe one of these times it'd be cool if we could like have enough blessings or something beforehand. That'd be super awesome. Actually, you know what? Isn't that technically a blessing? I think that's technically a blessing, so we'd be starting the game with a blessing, so we could possibly do that. Get rid of the helm. Grab that. And then blessing. Don't really need that. Blessing. Equipment. We need something that gives us a ton of fame. So I'm gonna go alchemist, because he can definitely help in any sort of situation. Caravan robbery. That's a tough one. I'll do
I
fallen
guess
treasure.
that card is one of your favorites.
Okay,
I
let's
don't
give this
see the
a
appeal.
shot again and see what we can do. Yeah, it's very interesting. I either think in order to succeed in this mission, we either have to get, like, one of the ransoms or whatever we need without asking for help, or we have to, like, make the chance games harder for ourselves. Alright, so let's just go through this. Ari's sick with some weird soul sickness, and we need some blessings to go to, the High Priestess. The Alchemist. We needed, what, like 40 fame? What should we go for here? Should we go for gold, or should we go for fame? That's a tough one. I'm actually not sure on this one. I think when I did fame, I didn't gain too much fame, so I think gold is probably better in this case.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that
Don't do it. There we go.
This game has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Don't do it. Fuck you. Actually, I should probably just restart. Because it's just gonna do the same thing again unless I can do it. We'll see. It might be better if I restart, because it's not like I'll be gaining blessings here. Although, realistically, the most I could possibly get, I would have to actually get, like, 2 cards, which just would seem ridiculous. So yeah, we're probably not getting the first one, but perhaps we can get enough gold to maybe ignore him once. We'll have to see.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Alright, so I have to get all the
I
yellow
have a certain
stuff.
pride regarding its twists and turns.
Good. Yeah, I do start off with 1 of 4. Interesting. Okay. Water fizzles for a moment. Alright. 2 gold game cards. 30 gold. 20 gold. I mean, that's 70 gold. That's pretty good. Surprise introduction. We're met by this dude. Man didn't know why I was summoned. Heard about other exploits. Blah, blah, blah.
Consider your actions carefully, if you would be worthy.
Gives me a thing. When do I need to click? It's somewhere like, if you're looking at a clock, it's somewhere around like 12 and 1 o'clock. But of course, it could spin differently, so, but 12 to 1 in that region seems like the best place to choose it. Alright. Nice. Ask for a luck blessing. Ask for another luck blessing? Or glory? Ask for any blessing? So see, like, we could actually get the first... I might just restart, and let's see if we can get the first one without his help. Because I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I just need to get 2 blessing-related cards on the first thing. It doesn't matter what if I start with +1 blessings, so... Yeah, maybe we could just ignore me completely. Or not completely. I'll probably need his help either in the gold or fame department. It seems you definitely need him for the last one. Alright, let me just take a look at the encounters again. Because yeah, we got ourselves stacked for prayers. And that'll help us with gold and equipment. That'll help us with equipment. We could possibly go for... I think we gain a lot of fame by doing the duel. So we could do that to gain some fame as well. Maybe do like some fame stuff there. It's tough. It's weird because I don't actually know how to do this mission. And they don't actually give you any indication of how to complete this mission, so it's a lot of trial and error, unfortunately. Okay, let's start. Yeah, we're gonna game this slightly now that we know that this is well stacked against us.
The devil calls, and we must find the possible in the impossible if we wish to push forward.
Temple prayers, make a donation. Let's grab Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel's awesome. Although, maybe it should have been better if I didn't choose that immediately. Right. Graciously. Starting off with Dazzling Gleam's actually pretty awesome, though. Okay, another blessing card. Nice. Give the priest half my food. Now I need to get the huge success. Ah, fuck. Did anybody see where the huge success went? Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to game this. But I'll get 2 blessings if that's the case. Oh yeah, you keep the blessings, don't you? Yeah. Although I do have the, yeah. I'm gonna go for 4. Oh, redraw. Shit. There's no quick saving, but you can always just exit out before the encounter stops and restart it. Because it saves after every encounter. I'm certainly hoping it doesn't get rid of that. Because honestly, I'd have to restart way more often if that wasn't the case. Like actually forfeit the mission way more often. Okay, let's try it again. Give the priest half my food. There we go. Okay, speaks the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done. Nice. Beautiful. So now we don't even have to visit him. Alright. You cross the northern border and prepare yourself for the long journey to Mount Fredis. We do all that stuff. Aim for fame. And she revives Ari. Yeah, they capture Malaclips. Great Traveler. Should probably still help this guy, I suppose. Really? Restarting like that made the first game mess up on trophies? Oh, interesting. A
It
duel.
is not too late
Let's
to
do
plan
it.
better.
Let's go my inventory here. We could either go Spiked Mace. Oh, I don't have enough fame. You know what? We'll probably do fine. Alright. Let's accept the duel. But yeah, see, when I'm just unlocking stuff, or if it's like a mission as difficult as this, where it's like the RNG just will screw you, it's like, you know, I'm not gonna do that normally. If it was just a normal mission that wasn't crazy like this, then I'd be totally okay with it. Just, you know, do it normally and restart normally. But if you're gonna, like, bullshit me like that, then, yeah, no. We also kicked that guy's ass like crazy. Holy shit.
You have proven yourself worthy.
Yeah, sure, I'll wield it. It's a lot of stuff actually. And now if your opponent steps back, we gain 8 fame. Yeah, you don't gain a ton of fame actually. The Great Traveler. Alright, I think he asks for blessings. Oh no, this is the... Excuse me, this is the Devil Horn. We have to strike the devil. Okay, good. Ooh, we ran out of food. Ah,
And
this
here
guy.
is your reward, at least in potential.
Defend Hansel from the soldiers. Now, I have to go to him as opposed to, like, accosting the north. Hey, Pterodax, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, we're doing the devil mission. We actually failed it the first time we tried it because I guess I succumbed to too many evil dealings. I caught on right away that that guy was the devil, by the way. That was pretty funny.
Need some for me? Come on!
Nice. My Thanksgiving was great, Pterodax. Yeah. Alright, cool. So instead, we search Hansel.
A reward well earned.
Interesting, you discover Hansel to be wearing an item that might explain his recent run of good luck. The dealer draws an equipment card from the Gambit with a Gambit trait. Alright, let's equip it. Excellent. The sound of more Empire soldiers approaching you. You decide the Northerner's example can exit discreetly. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna game this system a little bit here. I hope you don't mind. This game's a little crazy as is. Alright, so I think, yeah, we're going to have to get fame on this one. Anyway, you know what? Maybe we'll come back later. Oh, he gave me a healing potion. That's nice. Decline. Okay. Now, let me see. Is it 40 fame? Approach the village. Yeah, I need 40 fame. You know what? I don't even think we can get 40 fame based on the cards. So it might be better if we actually start off with more gold gain cards. But that's a tough one too. Oh, thanks for 25 life. Appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna have to ask him to convince the village of Rungstock to set Malaclips free. What do you say? The first game will be your luckiest? If I decline, what happens? Perhaps another time. No, okay, so. Right. Confess, alright. Accept. Let's just. Oh, yeah, we don't have a. I think we still have the angel, so I'll accept her help for right now. Okay. There we go. Excellent. All right. Your first win, Apillion exclaims. Now that you've tasted the excitement of victory, I'm sure you'll play again soon. All right. By the time you reach Rimstock, you'll be a legend. You know what? I'm a little concerned. I thought that would be 3 successes and a failure. Is this just going to be the same thing as what happened before? We'll have to see. There's something a little bit weird about this level that I'm not quite getting yet. Alright, there's the ransom for like 150 gold. Yeah, if this happens again, we're just gonna have to abandon this level and I'll have to like get on the wiki or something, or actually there's no wiki for this game. I'll have to find something because I do not understand what I'm doing wrong. Alright, in this case, we'll help the alchemist and go for gold, I guess? Because we need 150, although I think we even fail that. Because there's no way I'm gonna get that much gold in that short a time.
Each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
But yeah, it's pretty much 12 o'clock that you want to do that on. Fuck off. Use one of the go to end of level cards? What? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, I ignored him one time, right? I had enough blessings to ignore him. Is it? Yeah, there is the item that fills the map with desert. You could, like, walk around a bunch of stuff. That's interesting. I didn't think about that, but you're right. That would be an interesting way to, like, sneak past everything. But no, this level's fucked. I'm gonna game the system as much as I can, because it's totally weird. Oh yeah, Forgotten Dreams, we can do that too. Interesting. I don't have the first one.
Next time, bring more food.
Help the alchemist.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing.
Son of a bitch. Went too early. The one with 4 fail cards, I know. I have to figure out how to avoid that situation. I'm assuming that since I didn't accept his first thing that I should be fine, but it's, again, like, there's not a lot of information gained on this level, so it's not like, oh, do this and gain the gold token. It's more like I'm gonna have to just figure out how to even complete the mission first. This mission's a pain in the ass.
Next time, bring more food.
Let's try this again.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Again. You know, I might just speed past this, because I'm not going to get enough gold from this to get 150 anyway. It's not going to matter. So I think what I'll do is I'll just decline helping the alchemist, and we'll just continue on our way and see if there's the 4 failure again. Because I'm very defeatist at this point. I might have done something wrong again anyway. But who knows? Really? I don't remember that one.
Next time, bring more food.
No, we're just gonna leave. Screw that. Traveler. Ask why he's helping me. And we'll give him basically everything but Guardian Angel. Because that's gonna be hugely necessary. General store. I need to buy food. Unless, of course, I use you guys as a way to get everything without having to even go to him, which would be kind of crazy, but again, we'll have to see what happens. We'll explain that we need the gold. Explain that I don't have enough ransom gold. Except... Hey, Punker J, how's it going? I'm doing some crazy mission where, I'm not even sure, like, I might have screwed myself already, and I've already failed this mission once, so it's a pretty difficult mission. I'll have to see what's really going on here. Right. Oh, good gravy. Did anybody see where that went? Shit. That screwed me over there. I'm thinking either 4 or 5. 4? Ooh, no. 5 was right, though. That one was fucked. Okay. We did actually fail one of his things last time, so maybe that's the thing. I have no idea. Again, the challenge is just elusive at this point. We have no idea what actually is going to allow us to finish this level. I'm pretty sure this is, like, normally all the other levels are like, oh, you have to do this. The objective is very, you know, blatant and up there, so you realize what's going on. There we go, I was spotting it the whole time there. Wonderful. Okay. That one again. Good. And then, yeah, we'll have to see what happens on this last
Your supplies are
level.
running low.
Approach the
Make your
markets.
choices carefully.
Spend the 150 gold. The devil's in the details, it's true. Okay. We have no, like, way to get there either. Yeah, you know what? At this point, I'm just like, whatever. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to complete the mission. Who cares what I have on me? All Saints Day! Whoop-de-doo. Luck? Okay. Good harvest? Any? So, yeah, like, this is where I would need the desert card, right? Or something like that. General store. Nah, I'm good. Is this just gonna be the 4 failure cards again? Ask for help. Fuck off. Really? So the first time I even denied him, it didn't actually do anything. Wow. That's shit. Damn. So nothing matters? We did get this though, so what's that? We're trying to help Hansel the Gambler. We got Ring of Concentration. I don't get it. Hey Lost Flea, how's it going? Oh, so I can use them the first 3 times, but I can't the 4th time. I see what you're saying. So it doesn't matter if I deny him once or deny him twice, or, you know, if I succeed at any of those. It is the last time I can't deal with him. Interesting. That's really fucked. This is a shit level. Like, I'm sorry to say, but like, a design choice, this is a poor one. What can we do here? Because it doesn't, nothing matters. Like, what are you gonna do? Nothing actually matters. Alright then, I guess. Right, yeah, we need the desert card or something like that. Yeah, so Desert Trek.
You do like,
like
that
equipment
one,
cards.
don't you?
You were saying Forgotten Dreams? This replays an encounter, but I'm not sure how that would work in this case. Does Forgotten Dreams work like that? Yeah, you can replay and discard encounter. Oh, you know what? That could be useful in the case of Desert Trek. We actually have to, Lost Fleet. Yeah, this mission's actually really fucked up. Basically, you can accept help, like, you have like 3 impossible missions where you have to like save your friends. And it's nearly impossible, except for the blessing one. We were able to at least get that one. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, really? When you lose a gambit with this event, you'll lose several equipment cards and be transported to a random place. Oh, it could be good win or lose. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Alright, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna go for, like, equipment cards, and, like, because I'm gonna need them. Street Fighter's pretty good, too. Death and Prayers. We should probably do the prayer thing again. The prayer thing was pretty sweet. See, the problem is, Lost Fleet, is you're forced to. That's the problem. We could do that one lady that gives us 2 blessings. Alright, I think this is pretty much the only thing we can do in that case. Because I don't think I have... You mentioned some other thing, but I don't think I have that yet. There's like a teleporting card. Start with a blessing, which would be good. I'd like to retain that one if I can. Start off with the food and the gold. Next life isn't as important. I suppose I could start with something different, but that's alright. Got their encounters. I think our equipment's good. I'll try again, but this is the last time I'm going to try. Otherwise, I'm going to have to look up, like, a YouTube vid or something like that. Yeah, I could challenge him to a music challenge. Right. Alright, let's give this one more try. Because honestly, this level is an obscene amount of bullshit. We also, don't we have to be lucky enough to actually have the desert on the last thing?
These are the challenges I want you to learn to face. Callus may have done anything. He may have created any sort of new rule, any new concept. You must.
So you never want to have this demeanor when you're playing a game.
Impossible.
And fuck right off. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
You lack prominence to use this weapon. Gain more fame.
Oh, just would you shut the fuck up? I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care. You understand that I just don't give a shit. Fuck off. I just want to exit the game. There we go. There we go. There should be like a quick start and a quick end in this game, because holy shit. If the game itself won't drive you mad, that will. But yeah, technically I guess we have 2 chances, but I'd rather not see that on the first level. Because we could use Forgotten Dreams to, I guess, replay the desert in case we miss it the first time. I certainly hope the gold token is something you just get. Yeah, this mission just absolutely sucks. I fucking hate it. Like, when you literally have to game the game.
Remember why I set
and go out of your way to, like, just
in order
do stupid
to test
shit.
you.
I can't.
But more importantly, in
right
order
now.
to expand you, to make you better than you are.
I have to save both the great... Okay, we can totally do that then. Great. Excellent. All in treasure. What do we got? Lionheart. That's pretty cool to have in the beginning. Yeah, we'll enter the cave. Sweet.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Okay, cool. That's great. If we lose a bunch of health, we can totally use that. Yeah, I know. You're just want to be an asshole and whatnot. That's what you found? Cool. Okay, so you're there. What do we got here? Ah, cool. I can get 2 blessings at the very least. Let's ask for Blessing of Luck. Nice. And I don't think we have a Blessing of Glory. Let's just ask for a random blessing. Nice. Revive Companion's pretty good too. Then on top of that, we'll get blessings from this guy. So we'll have a couple of blessings at least just deal with explain that I don't have enough blessings. So yeah, basically, the TLDR of this level is you can accept help from this guy the first 3 times. The last time is the death sentence and it fails the level. And apparently the only way that we figured out how to complete the level in its last, you know, level, is we need to use the desert card so that we can walk around and save someone who's out in the middle of nowhere. Draw. I should be watching that instead. There we go. Nice, we have so many blessings, holy shit, that's crazy. And the Great Traveler. So I guess the silver is you save your companions, but don't save the Traveler. Interesting. I need more blessings! Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, I think we'll have this now, maybe? We'll have to see. As long as I don't encounter the same 2 cards at this level, we should be alright. Blessings! More blessings! Let me see, what can we get here? We don't even do gamblers things, so I'll just go with that. You activated my blessing card! More blessings! What do we got here? Great Traveler, alright, let's help you out. We'll knock out the guy to get the Devil's Horn that required for your potion to let you go free and whatnot. Thanks to Next Life, guys, appreciate that. There's that dude. We didn't even gain any freaking. Just get out of the way. Screw that guy. Oh shit. What?
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
What do we get for this? For the rest of the night, the crowd is in a jovial mood with much food and wine consumed into the early hours of the morning. Okay, I guess I just turned him in. That's hilarious. Alright, then I gotta accept help from him again. We'll decline. First we gotta find out that we need, what, like a ridiculous amount of fame or something. Approach the village. We need like 40 fame to get Malclips out of his sticky situation. You can't fail that. I know, it's great, isn't it? Unless for some reason you had like a dice taken from you. Confess that you don't have enough fame. Do another game here. I'm not gonna take help on this one. Fuck, what even happened there? 1? Okay, cool. There was something weird that happened there, went like this and then it went or something like that. Another win! Alright, let's see.
Show your
cool, we can finally wear that.
Action.
More fame, good. Now we have enough fame. So far we're doing alright. We can hope that if we don't see the desert level or the Well of Fate, then we should be alright. So far we're doing cool, but yeah, this is definitely going to be a weird one. Alright, there's the ransom note. We have to get like 150 gold, but of course we're not going to be able to get that either, so we're going to have to get help from Lord Apillion again. Maybe. Oh gosh! I mean, I guess you're going to vote for anything.
Exploration is at the heart of what we do. We
Let's hope that we don't get to
the
well
new,
this level,
the
or
fresh,
else we'll have lost our
and the
opportunity.
unknown.
Great Traveler. Ask what's required. Alright, so you can have Steady Heart. That's fine. We don't need Fate's Path. Here you go. We have so many blessings. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh! General store. Alright. Can we buy equipment? I could really use both of those, but that's alright. Let's just leave. Oh no, wait, buy food would be nice. I'm gonna get the gold anyways, who cares? Back. Alright, Lord Apillion doing his, you know, bullshit thing that I always do, is displaying that off gold. Accept. Yeah, sure, let's get some help. Oh, redraw. Shit. Okay, good. Gonna say, we're gonna. Markets. But yeah, since we haven't approached the wheel yet, hopefully we can make the choice of doing the desert trek again. If not, then I'm gonna have to restart the level again. What a weird thing that basically, in order to finish this level, it actually requires like 1 or 2 cards for you to be lucky enough to land on this last level. Strange. So we don't want to step on him, because that was the whole thing of this level. Apparently, we can do everything else but that. Nope, leave. Street Fighter. All right, let's fight some Northerners. Oh well, I mean, I could have fought Empire too, but that works too. I'm just so used to defaulting to fighting Northerners because I'm so used to their playstyle. It would have probably been better for us to fight the other ones, since we have a weapon that does great against them. But oh well. We'll still kick their ass.
Don't touch me, little one. I won't hurt you much.
If I can do it before one, then I'll be alright. Good, okay. I think we can get some pretty sweet rewards here. No, we should be thankful that the enemies don't attack us all at once. Although, what would be cool is, I'd like if there was, like an option to increase combat difficulty by having them attack more often. Because they seem to have like a weird little cooldown or something like that. Alright, I'm one to be reckoned with. Alright, cool. Nice. Nice. Forgotten dreams. Townsfolk gather around the well. We want the desert trek. Continue. With your mind wandering in the realm of dreams, you find yourself slipping away. Fuck yeah.
Victory. You are learning.
Nice. Thanks to the 3 food. I think we can do this. Great Traveler. Trade for an angel feather. Begin the negotiation. Let's ask for help. Nice. Continue. Beautiful.
Breathe.
Good, I think this
You
is to
have done
tackle
well.
him. Ask that he explain himself. And give him the vial. And then he's released. Wonderful. And then this is the desert trek. Now, the desert trek can in fact work in very mysterious ways, where I could go here and it could teleport me all the way over there. So let's just try to go this as quickly as possible. Alright, following the vague notes scrawled on your map, you continue desert journey. Really? Let me follow the failure card. Nice, there we go. That's better. Safe passage. So trek again. Oh my! Alright, be ready for this one. I might need your help. I mean, I could ask for help here, but at a certain point, adding so many cards makes it difficult to even see what's going on. We're gonna say no. Redraw. I become lost. Sorry, I forgot to... My bad. There we go. Continue. I should have waited. Right, turning through the desert. Okay. Ooh, that could be like... I don't know, what do you guys think? That was a tough one. I want to say 1 or 2 or 3. 4, you think? Yeah, we can walk the cards we've already done, which is nice. 2, 3, oh gosh. I'm gonna go 3. Oh, thank goodness. I was leaning towards 3 as well. Alright, safe passage. Let's walk the cards we already did down here. Okay. Ready for this one? We get 2 chances, which is nice. I want to say it's 2. Did you guys see something different? Did you see 1? Could have been 1. 2 maybe. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. 1 again. 3. Oh my gosh. I'll go with 1 since I got 2 people that saw 1. Okay, redraw. Oh, it was 4. Wow. I didn't even fucking see. Two. 2? Okay. There we go. Awesome. Thanks, guys. You find safe patches through the desert. Nice. No, it's fine, Lustfully. I know. Sometimes it's crazy to follow the cards. Alright, following the vague notes. Alright, let's see if we can do this again. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge failures. It looks like the more you travel the desert, the worse it gets. Alright. Ooh, that was a tough one. I almost want to say it's 3 or 4 or 1, and it probably isn't 2. Oh gosh. 1. We can retry it. That's not a thing where... Did you see 3? I'm gonna go with 3. Oh, rough. What was it? It was 4. Shit. I didn't even see what that one was. 1. Okay. Yeah, apparently you have to wait because it loves to shuffle right away. Ooh, so close. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. As long as we don't fail this one, then we can get back normally. Let's not do that. That's okay. It's absolutely fine. We're not, like, losing anything terribly here. We're just getting jostled around the map. I have no idea. Did you guys see? Because I clicked too quickly there. Really? Interesting. Did you see 1? Let's go with that. Oof. Let's try again. Fuck, that could have gone anywhere. Did you see 2? I was kind of following 2 as well. You saw 4? 2? Alright, let's go with 2. Oh, that was a huge failure! Ardenay is overcome with desert sickness while crossing the dunes. Ooh, we lose her for 5 turns. Alright, well, we can get there anyway, so let's do this.
Can you hope to resolve things now?
Alright, let's see. You are spotted as you approach a remote but well-guarded Empire fort. A call to arms rises from the walls as twin ballistas stall your advance. Holy shit. Imperial soldiers block the path ahead. That's a lot of dudes I have to fight by myself. But hey, at least we won't fail this mission. Holy shit, this mission is an absolute ridiculous pain in the ass. But yeah. Honestly though, like, just from like a game perspective, I understand that maybe there's like a lesson to be learned and shit like that. But let me just throw something out there. Why don't they have a cautionary tale of don't accept too many deals with the devil or something like that? Although, of course, really the last one's the one you don't want to do, so... let me see. Riccius the Warrior. Loyal to the Emperor and unforgiving in battle. Heavily armored, a knight can easily turn the tide of battle. Use bash to break their armor. Oh yeah, I remember this, like the Dark Knight. Alright, you know what, actually? If I can get out of everybody's way quickly, I can use the Lion's Brew or whatever it's called. Nice. That worked out well. Let me just sort of just shuffle through. Hey, what the fuck was that? Your reach is unreal! Oh yeah, you've like ridiculous armor. I keep fighting these guys too. At least we got a weapon that's good against them. Oh, come on! I should have been able to dodge that. Oh, come on, I blocked that. Good, okay. Now we just have to deal with these guys. Oh, jeez, what the fuck? Son of a bitch. Wait a second. I don't trust what that guy's doing. Ooh, he fights like a northerner. No, fight the other guy. What the hell was that? I'm just trying to get out of the way, everybody. Oh my gosh, do you have to? Oh, son of a bitch! I was just trying to avoid shit like that. I hate fighting these guys. Because they always find a way of, like, just screwing with you. Oh, I blocked that. Why did it switch targets there? Oh, come on, I used my weapon power! Gosh, the fucking shit is so delayed. This combat would actually be absolutely incredible if there's just something about it that is just delayed in some way. It bothers the hell out of me. Come on, I use my weapon ability. I mean, I can definitely survive, but there was a lot of unnecessary, stupid damage I took there, and that was not my fault. Sorry, this is like the absolute saltiest I think I could ever get in this game. Unless, of course, they pull something like this bullshit again. With birds already feasting on the greater part of the fortress garrison, you gain easy access to the fort and locate Estrella in her cell. You took your time, she says with a crooked smile. You briefly relate to the difficulties that have beset your other companions as you exit the now deserted fort. I overheard the wardens say that someone gave them information, told them right where I was going to be the day they ambushed me, Estrella says, pausing to relieve a fallen soldier of his weapon. It sounds like someone with a lot of clout went to a lot of trouble organizing all of this. You're making some powerful enemies. Later that night, Vilifius appears from the darkness. Thank you, friend, with your help. I have at last gained my freedom. Perhaps one day I can return the favor. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, what an absolute jest. That is a nails on the chalkboard of my soul. Holy shit. That was an absolutely gruesome level. We did it though, holy crap.
There is much left to do, but we are beginning to.
That was a nasty, nasty level. Alright, the Little Devil. Dwarven Haggler. Gambling Hansel. And return to Rumstock. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys, by the way. The emotional support you provide. Let me see here. The Peeler. Ooh. Rescuing our companions. Dionysus Revenge. Dionysius? Something like that. And Ram Shield. And the Golden Token. For saving Philopheus and your companions. Mark of Damnation. What a nasty level. What an absolutely nasty level. Where the only way to complete it is to apparently get the desert level on the last map. Sweet. Awesome. Excellent. Well, we've gone on long enough doing this, so we're gonna switch over to Fallout. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, you know what, Sir Brave Scott, don't even watch the level. Don't even watch it, it's fine. It's a crazy level. But anywho, hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, we will be with Fallout in just a second. So I'll change the title, swap the game, all that stuff. So stay tuned for some Fallout. And yeah, we'll do one more mission of this tomorrow. Although I don't think I'll be able to do it as early, but yeah, we'll attempt to do. I think. Oh, it's so much salt this level. I know, right? There's stuff I'd like to unlock, but at the same time, I think maybe we should just continue on and do like the tower or something like that. So yeah, I'll switch over to Fallout. I will see you guys in just a bit. Stay tuned.